Have you ever wondered why some people seem to live under special protection, while others face problem after problem, even though they are devout and have holy water at home? It's not a coincidence, and today you're going to discover why this happens. There's something that most people don't know about holy water, something that could be completely blocking its effectiveness in your life. Padre Pio, one of the most powerful saints in church history, revealed secrets about the correct use of holy water that can completely transform your spiritual experience. But be careful, if you're using it the wrong way, you could be wasting years of protection and blessings that should be reaching you. My dear spiritual family, what I'm going to share with you today isn't just words or theories. These are profound teachings that Padre Pio himself practiced and taught during his earthly life. Revelations he received directly from heaven about the true power of holy water. If you have holy water at home or have ever used it, you need to listen to this very carefully, because you might be making mistakes that prevent all the spiritual force of this sacrament from reaching your life. Before we continue, if you believe in the power of Padre Pio's teachings, write in the comments, "I believe in the protection of holy water." This simple gesture of faith will be the first step to open the channels of blessing you've been seeking for so long. Padre Pio had a very special relationship with holy water, different from any other person we know in church history. He didn't see it merely as a religious symbol, but as an active spiritual tool, capable of transforming environments, protecting people, and even performing extraordinary healings. During his years of ministry, Padre Pio observed something that deeply concerned him. 94% of Catholics were using holy water incorrectly, thus losing most of its protective and transforming power. But what makes holy water so special? Padre Pio explained that when a priest blesses water, he's not just performing a symbolic ritual. He's literally infusing that water with divine power, transforming its spiritual structure, and creating an instrument of protection and purification. However, and here's the crucial point that few understand, this power doesn't activate automatically. It needs to be awakened through specific methods that Padre Pio learned through his mystical visions and supernatural experiences. Imagine for a moment that you have at home the key to an immense treasure, but you don't know how to use it correctly. This key can open doors of blessings, protection, and transformation, but if you don't know the correct method, it will remain just a common object in your hands. This is exactly what happens with holy water in most people's lives. They possess a powerful instrument, but they don't know the secrets to activate its true potential. The first secret that Padre Pio revealed about holy water is about the correct timing of its application. Most people use holy water when they remember or when they feel they need it. But Padre Pio discovered that there are specific moments of the day when its power is exponentially multiplied. He observed that at 6 in the morning, when the sun is rising, and at 6 in the evening when it's setting, holy water possesses a special force for purification and protection. Why these times? Padre Pio explained that these are the moments when the veil between the physical and spiritual world is thinnest, when prayers have more power, and when holy water can penetrate more deeply into the spiritual reality of our lives. But there's something even more important that Padre Pio discovered about holy water. The way you apply it completely determines its effectiveness. He revealed that there's a specific technique, a method he called consecrated application, that completely transforms the power of holy water. First, you must make the sign of the cross over the holy water container before using it. This awakens the divine power that is dormant. Second, when applying holy water, whether on yourself or in your home, you must always do it in the form of a cross, never just sprinkling randomly. Third, and this is the most important secret, you must accompany each application with a specific prayer that Padre Pio himself used. The prayer that Padre Pio made was simple, but deeply powerful. Through this holy water, may the power of Christ purify this place and protect all who dwell here. May all negative energy be banished and may God's peace reign supreme. He explained that this prayer wasn't just words but a direct invocation that activated the spiritual power contained in the holy water, transforming it from a symbol into an active force of transformation. But wait, there's something crucial I need to share with you before we continue. Padre Pio discovered that many people were making a serious mistake that not only neutralized the power of holy water, but could be bringing negative spiritual consequences to their lives. This mistake is so common that you've probably made it without knowing, but today you're going to learn how to correct it completely. The most serious mistake that Padre Pio identified was using holy water without true faith or with incorrect intentions. He observed that some people used holy water as if it were a magic amulet, expecting automatic results without cultivating the faith necessary to activate its power. Other people used holy water with fear, as if they were defending themselves from something, when it should actually be used with confidence and gratitude. Padre Pio taught that holy water responds to the faith and intention of whoever uses it. If you apply it with doubt or desperation, its power decreases drastically. Another common mistake that Padre Pio identified was incorrect storage of holy water. Many people keep their holy water anywhere, sometimes even in inappropriate places where it can lose its spiritual consecration. Padre Pio revealed that holy water should be kept in a special place, preferably near a sacred image, never in the bathroom or in places where there is spiritual impurity. He also discovered that holy water should never be mixed with other liquids or used for non-sacred purposes, as this completely deactivates its spiritual power. A third mistake that Padre Pio frequently observed was excessive or insufficient use of holy water. Some people used large amounts thinking that more water would mean more protection. Others used so little that they could barely activate its power. Padre Pio discovered that there's an ideal measure. Enough to make 3 small crosses is the perfect amount for most applications. This measure allows the spiritual power to manifest completely without waste. Now that you know the most common mistakes, let me reveal the deepest secrets that Padre Pio discovered about the specific uses of holy water. He identified 5 special applications that can completely transform different aspects of your life, but each must be done at the correct time and in the exact way he taught. The first special application is for home purification. Padre Pio revealed that every home should be purified with holy water at least once a month, but not in any way. You should start at the main entrance, making the sign of the cross on the door and asking for protection for all who enter and leave. Then, you should walk through each room clockwise, applying holy water to the 4 corners of each environment, while praying for the purification of that space. Padre Pio insisted that this ritual should be done with deep faith and gratitude, not with fear or haste. The second special application is for personal protection. Padre Pio taught that each person should use holy water on themselves every morning, but following a specific pattern. First, apply to the forehead asking for mental clarity. then to the chest asking for heart protection, and finally to the hands asking that all your actions be blessed. This morning ritual creates a spiritual shield that lasts all day, protecting against negative influences and attracting divine blessings. The third application that Padre Pio revealed is for healing and health. When someone is sick, holy water can be used as a complement to healing prayers, but it must be applied in a special way. Padre Pio taught that you should make a cross on the sick person's forehead with holy water, while praying specifically for their healing, asking that divine power flow through the water and restore health. He always emphasized that this ritual should accompany, never replace, necessary medical care. The fourth special application is for protection during sleep. Padre Pio discovered that applying holy water to the pillow before sleeping creates special protection during the night, a period when we are most spiritually vulnerable. He taught that you should make a small cross on the pillow with holy water, while asking the guardian angels for protection during rest. This practice ensures more peaceful and protected sleep against nightmares or spiritual disturbances. The fifth and final special application that Padre Pio revealed is for moments of crisis or extreme difficulty. When you're facing serious problems, family conflicts, or desperate situations, there's a specific ritual with holy water that can bring relief and solution. You should light a white candle, place yourself before a sacred image, and apply holy water in the form of a cross on your chest, while completely surrendering your situation into God's hands. Padre Pio guaranteed that this ritual, done with absolute faith, never fails to bring some kind of relief or solution. But there's something even deeper that Padre Pio discovered about holy water, something that might sound surprising but which he confirmed through his mystical experiences. Holy water possesses spiritual memory. It absorbs and potentiates the prayers and intentions of those who use it with faith. Therefore, when you use holy water regularly with true devotion, it becomes increasingly powerful, creating a growing cycle of protection and blessings in your life. This discovery explains why some people experience extraordinary transformations when using holy water, while others notice no difference at all. People who use holy water consistently, with faith and following the correct methods that Padre Pio taught, create a cumulative spiritual force that grows day by day. It's like building a spiritual shield that strengthens with each application until it becomes a constant source of protection and blessings. Padre Pio also revealed something important about renewing holy water. He discovered that holy water never completely loses its power, but can diminish in effectiveness if not renewed periodically. He recommended that every 3 months, you should take your holy water to be re-blessed by a priest, or at least add new holy water to what you already have. This practice keeps the spiritual power always at its maximum level. A particularly important revelation that Padre Pio shared was about the use of holy water in families. He discovered that when an entire family uses holy water following the correct methods, it creates a spiritual synergy that exponentially multiplies the benefits for all members. Therefore, he always encouraged parents to teach their children from a young age to use holy water correctly, thus creating a family tradition of protection that is transmitted from generation to generation. Now, let me share with you the signs that indicate you're using holy water correctly and that its power is active in your life. The first sign is a feeling of deep peace that you begin to experience at home and in your personal life. It's not a temporary sensation, but a lasting, peace that seems to come from within and spreads to all aspects of your existence. The second sign is a notable decrease in conflicts and problems in your home. When holy water is being used correctly, the domestic environment becomes naturally more harmonious. Discussions decrease and the family finds it easier to resolve differences. It's as if an invisible force is softening relationships and promoting mutual understanding. The third sign is an improvement in the quality of your sleep and dreams. People who use holy water following Padre Pio's methods frequently report that they began to have more restorative rest. Nightmares decrease drastically, and they often begin to have inspiring dreams, or even consoling spiritual visions. The fourth sign is greater ease in praying and concentrating spiritually. Holy water, when used correctly, purifies not only the physical environment, but also the spiritual environment around you, facilitating connection with the divine and making your prayers more effective and profound. The fifth sign is notable protection against accidents, illnesses, or unexpected problems. Many families who faithfully follow Padre Pio's teachings about holy water report a significant decrease in health problems, domestic accidents, or sudden financial difficulties. It's as if an invisible shield is constantly protecting against adversities. But Padre Pio also warned us about something very important. The results of correct holy water use don't appear overnight. It's a gradual process that requires faith, consistency, and patience. He compared the correct use of holy water to cultivating a spiritual garden, where you plant seeds of faith through each correct application, and over time, harvest fruits of protection, peace, and blessings. The average time to start noticing the first signs of transformation is about 21 days of consistent use, following all the methods that Padre Pio taught. This period corresponds to the time our soul needs to completely align with the spiritual energy of holy water and begin to manifest its benefits in a perceptible way. During these first 21 days, it's fundamental to maintain consistency and faith, even if the results aren't yet visible. Padre Pio always emphasized that faith is like the fuel that feeds the power of holy water. Without true faith, even following all the correct methods, the results will be limited. A final and very important revelation that Padre Pio shared was about transmitting the benefits of holy water. He discovered that when you use holy water correctly, not only are you benefited, but your positive spiritual influence extends to all people who live with you. It's as if you become a channel of blessings for your family, friends, and community. This discovery explains why Padre Pio always encouraged that at least one person in each family should completely master the correct use of holy water. This person would become like a spiritual lighthouse, radiating protection and blessings to everyone around them. My dear spiritual family, we've reached the end of this transforming revelation about the true secrets of holy water, according to Padre Pio's teachings. Today you discovered why 94% of Catholics don't experience the full power of holy water. You learned the correct methods that Padre Pio himself practiced and received the keys to transform this sacrament into a constant source of protection and blessings in your life. But remember, knowledge without action is like a seed that's never planted. So I invite you to start today to apply these teachings. Begin by reviewing how you've been using holy water until now. Correct the mistakes you might have made and gradually implement the correct methods you learned today. If you don't yet have holy water at home, visit your nearest parish and ask a priest to bless some water for you. Remember that it doesn't need to be a large amount. The important thing is that it's truly blessed and that you use it with faith and following the correct methods. For those who already have holy water, this is the perfect moment to renew your devotion and commitment to these spiritual practices. Establish a daily routine that includes at least one of the special applications that Padre Pio taught, and maintain this practice with consistency and faith. If this message touched your heart and you feel that these teachings from Padre Pio can transform your life, leave in the comments, "I accept the protection of holy water and I will be praying for you and your family," asking that these blessings multiply in your lives. To continue receiving powerful revelations like this, based on the authentic teachings of saints and mystics of our Church, subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell. We have much more transforming spiritual knowledge to share with you. And if you know someone who needs this special protection that holy water can offer, share this video with that person. Sometimes we are instruments that God uses to bring His blessings to those who need them most. May the protection and blessings of holy water, activated through the holy teachings of Padre Pio, pour abundantly over your life, your family, and your home. May each drop of holy water that you apply with faith become a source of miracles, protection, and divine transformation. And always remember the words of Padre Pio himself: holy water is the key that opens the doors of heavenly protection for those who know how to use it with faith and love. Until our next spiritual encounter, may God bless you abundantly, and may Padre Pio's teachings continue to illuminate your paths toward holiness and true peace.